Lots of young guys in India right now are hell bent on making some kind of online income. Now, they forget the fact that India is a developing nation. It's what USA was a couple of years back, like a couple of decades back, okay? Which means that offline businesses is where the money is at in India right now. Look at any like big time millionaire, whatever you want to talk about, they have some kind of offline business and they are leveraging online business. Just recently, there's very few people with lots and lots of money, like let's say companies like Zerodha, or they're completely online based. Companies like what's that crypto exchange? Like companies like Polygon and all these people leveraging technology. It's a very new thing in India. Whenever you want to make lots of money, you got to say, who has my money? You contact them, you get a job there. That's how you get their money. Or you do business with them somehow. That's how you get their money. Who has my money? And you're targeting an audience that you don't know at all. Let's say you start an online business. You're targeting USA audience. You never lived in US. You don't know anything about US. You don't know about the culture. You don't know about the mindset. While you forget, there's a millionaire right here next door. You could call him. You could say, "What's up? What do you do? I want to learn from you." Okay. Now I agree. Starting an online business and growing it is substantially easier than offline business with all its hassles. But we're just as young men, we're not just trying to make lots of money. We're trying to make money. We're trying to have excellent social skills. We're trying to have excellent respect in the marketplace. We're trying to be a holistic individual. Do you understand? We need to be excellent at everything. That's our purpose over here. It's not just to make money and just to forget about everything else. We need to learn about leadership. We need to learn about people management. We need to learn about all these things. Then we become the person that we want to become. Then we become the person of our dreams. Not just by making, like I fully agree to the fact कि मुझे अभी किसी ने 7-8 करोड़ दे दिए ना, it won't change a single thing about me. It just wouldn't, because you need to put in the hard work to make that money. And the harder that you work to make the money, the better it is. Because just think about it. Just let's say you've been grinding at an offline business for 7-8 years. No money, no money, no money. Finally, make hell lot of money, insane amounts of money. Now suddenly you have the options to use that money to your advantage. Think of all the connections you made in the past 7-8 years. Now you can help them back. You can share your money. You're just a more important person when more people know about you, and then you have money, rather than nobody knows about you. You have some online business. You're sitting in a corner recording YouTube videos like me. Nobody knows about you in the real world. Online, you guys might know me, but who knows me in the real world? Like, why would anybody respect me? Does that make sense? And it's not about just other people respecting you. It's also about you yourself respecting yourself. Let's say मेरा अभी like अच्छा body नहीं है, तो before I become ultra rich, I would want a good body, because otherwise I'll just look like a nerd. Does that make sense? So I want to have excellent social skills before I get rich, because then it's just better. It's just better. Like, just imagine being ultra rich and you have a fat body, you have a wife that doesn't love you, you don't have social skills, you're kind of a nerd, you can't do anything properly. Like, it's just worse. Get everything sorted before you get the money. Like, you might get the money before, but you're still working on those things, so it's not a problem. So the point is, India mein offline businesses are the meta. There are so many offline businesses making so much money. Just if you think about like the millionaires, ultra billionaire, millionaire, energy business, tertiary sector, like secondary, primary, tertiary sector businesses. It's not like these online Shopify stores and all. Sure, there's people doing it. They're making like good amounts of money. Let's say 5 to 10 lakhs per month. Like the very successful online people. These billionaires out here, they're making 1 crore a month, 10 crore a month, 100 crore a month. Do you understand the levels? Do you actually understand the levels? So what my understanding and perspective is, that if you're a young person, look at your city. Like, if you are in a city, I hope you are in a city, otherwise you have to move to a city to make money. You can't make money in a tier 2 or a tier 3. Like, you can, It's just more harder. Just move to a city. My perspective is that there's so much money out here. There's so much money out here, meaning I just look at it from the perspective ki who has my money? I want 1 crore a month. Who has my money? Who's making that kind of money? Okay, that guy is making, that guy. Let me go meet him. Let me see what he's doing. Let me see what he's doing. I easily see myself making at least 3 to 5 lakhs per month in the next year or so, based on the trajectory I'm going and based on the opportunities that I have. Leveraging both online and offline businesses. I'm doing online businesses. I'm taking YouTube very seriously. I want to grow this to the next level. I'll be making money from this. I'll be making money from other online ventures, and I'll be making money from my offline methods, which is my job and its derivatives. Now, if you still don't believe me कि offline में पैसा नहीं है, just if you are in a city, go to a nice area and just stand there for an hour and count how many luxury cars you see. I guarantee you, in an hour, you'll at least see 100, at least. So मैं तो अहमदाबाद में हूँ. If you are in Mumbai, let's say, go to South Bombay, just count. Start counting. You'll see 500 luxury cars. That's 500 millionaires you just witnessed, and that's 500 different businesses that they're making money from. They don't all have the same online businesses that you're working so hard to do. They have this business. They have this. There's unlimited businesses out there. So the conclusion would be to do an online business along with an offline business. So in this video, we're going to talk about what kind of offline opportunities to look for. Online का तो सबको मालूम है कि ये सब कर सकते हैं. I want to talk about offline specifically because that's where most people seem to be lost, and that's where the actual opportunity is, I think, in terms of making connections, being fulfilled, like leveling up as a person, learning management, learning leadership, learning social skills, learning all of these things. It's in an offline world. And the question is less about what job or business you do in the offline world. It's more about what kind of role you have and what kind of company you're working for. And in this video, I'll tell you exactly why responsibility equals money in India. Today is 24th June 2022. I've officially made 1 lakh rupees.
All right, Shrey, what's your question, my friend?
To understand this concept of why responsibility equals money, let's just talk about basic employee economics. When does a company hire an employee? Okay, let's say I hire you for 1 lakh per month. Okay, I'm paying you 1 lakh per month. Now, I'm only going to hire you for 1 lakh per month if your work is going to make me 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakhs per month. Agreed? Similarly, okay, if you want to get rich, just think about it. If you want to get rich, let's talk about a job first. In a company, you want to get rich. Like you want your salary, your commissions, you want it to go through the roof. How are you going to do it? By taking more responsibility. You hire, let's say, right now you have 1 person working under you. And now you have 5 people working under you, okay? 1 person was making you 1 lakh per month. 5 people are making you 5 lakh per month. Wouldn't it be reasonable for you to now ask your boss in the company, okay, मैंने business को 1 lakh per month से 5 lakh per month लेके गया है. I need at least 2 lakhs of that, if the profit margins are aligning and whatever. But do you understand that? So if I have a team of 200 individuals, I have so much more power. I have so much more bargaining power as an individual in my company. That came from me taking responsibility. Ki, okay, I'm going to treat this business like my own business. And that means I work beyond my work hours. I work beyond my office hours, and truly take this business to the next level. And I understand that if I grow the business, I'm growing with it. My money is growing with it. And एक बात समझ लो कि you're not gonna do this for any business that you join, okay? You only do this in a business and an industry that has the potential to make 1 crore per month profit. Like the whole business, I'm saying. Only then it's even worth it for you to put that much effort into it in the first place. It's if you're working at some grocery wala and then you're like, no, I have to grind. Like I'll come early, like 2 hours early. I'll leave 10 hours late. And I'll hire all these people, it'll grow the business. Come on, grocery wala, kitna tu grow karega? Do you understand? Like, there's a certain cap where, let's say like if it's a really big grocery store, let's say 10 lakh a month revenue you do. But certain businesses and industries, you like the sky is the limit. The sky is actually the limit. That's what I can't say too much about this, but that's why I like my new job so much, because the sky is the limit over here, and I see that, and I see my role in it, and I see how I can take it to the next level. That's another thing. Like, it's always better to work at a firm dealing with luxury, dealing with rich individuals, dealing with HNIs rather than with kind of middle class and poor. I'll tell you why. I'll just give you a simple sales example. Okay, sales, I think, is a universal skill that's required in all kinds of businesses. Let's say you're in a business that's dealing with poor people. I don't know. Okay. Let's say you're selling smartphones. You're Oppo or Vivo or some kind of other company. You're selling to poor people. You're selling to low middle class. Okay, your job is as hard as Apple. Apple also has to convince people to buy their phones. Apple does not have it any easier. Vivo does not have it any easier. But just think from the perspective of the life of the salesman. Okay, let's say me as a salesman, I'm working for Oppo. I'm dealing with all these poor people all day. I don't mean this in an insulting way, but just let's say I'm talking to a poor person. He's like, price बहुत ज़्यादा है, ये ज़्यादा है, वो ज़्यादा है, ये ज़्यादा है, ta, and I'm arguing ding 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 ding, and I make the sale or don't make the sale. Same thing's gonna happen with the rich person. He say, what is this? Why is this so expensive? Boom boom boom, back and forth, back and forth. But the thing with the HNI, the thing with the rich person is, I can just get to learn so much more. Like, he's probably invited me to his office. I get to see some 5-star looking luxury resort villa type looking office. Like, what the hell is this? He's probably making 100 CR a month just to be able to afford this office. That's one thing. Then you get to talk to that individual. You get to talk to that individual. You get to build a relationship. Like, it's you have opportunities to make it productive. Like, it's not just your job. Do you understand? Like, when I'm dealing with a poor person, I'm like, okay, इसको बेचना है, निकलो और दूसरे को बेचते हैं. I'm dealing with HNIs, I'm like, ठीक है, इसको बेचना है, but इसके साथ friends भी बनना है, इसके साथ ये करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, वो करना है. Let me try and impress him. Like, there is benefit when you're dealing with luxury, when you're dealing with HNIs. So I'd encourage always to join a company that has the potential of making 1 CR per month. And if they are already making 1 CR a month, it's a no-brainer. Like, you can tell if a company is making 1 CR a month. Like, you can tell how the owner is moving. You can tell by how many employees they've hired. You can tell by what kind of office infrastructure they have. You can tell by lots of things. You can tell by the people they've done business with. Why? Because if they've done business with mad level people, like ultra crazy HNIs and all, it tells you something. Okay, they have contacts, boom, they're making something happen. And now the thing is ki, using the money that you make from this next level job that you have, you use that money to start an online business on the side. Online businesses do not take time at all. It's like, as I said, it's the easiest way to make money. They won't take time at all, and you'll get lots of money from it, but it won't give you all the other skills required to become a holistically skilled individual. So, moral of the video, take absolute responsibility in your job or business, meaning you only think about, okay, how can I make money? What actions can I do right now to make money? Not कि अरे चाय वाला नहीं आया है, my team is thirsty, अरे चाय वाले को लेके आओ, कौन है, कहाँ पे है, क्यों लेट आया है, क्या चाय वाला क्या करेगा? चाय, like, is that 1 cup of tea equal to some like 1 lakh rupees of productivity? Like, you care about it so much, bro. Menial tasks, forget. Work, boom. These 3 tasks are gonna make me the most money today, so I'm gonna do these 3 things. Next day, ta. Next day, ta. No garbage time wasted. Okay, that's how you maximize your whole situation in this, right? And everything I've said for the job, you can apply it for your own business as well. Like, absolute responsibility is absolutely applicable to businesses. You have to take absolute responsibility for your team. Like, business में automatically हो जाता है, but I'm saying कि most of you are gonna start off with jobs, and I prefer you start off with a good job at a good firm that is making crazy amounts of money or has the potential to make crazy amounts of money. The reason why I left my old job is not because I could not do it or I didn't have the skill. It's just that I genuinely didn't see myself making more than 30, 40. 1,000 per month. Over here, I see myself making multi lakhs a month. Genuinely, I see, and I'll do it. I'll do it because I have that kind of skill. And the more distracted you are as an individual, as an employee, as an employer, the harder it's gonna be. Like as I said, chai nahi aaya to kya? Like just forget about it. Like continue working. Like do the tasks that get you money, nothing else. Maximum productivity, maximum efficiency. So do you now understand why responsibility is equal to money? Right? When you are responsible, you automatically produce more, and then out of that you get to keep more. Do you understand? So this video is kind of like all over the place. If your question now is कि अच्छा ऐसा job मैं ढूंढूं कहाँ से? Go watch my previous video. I've made a video on how to get a job without a degree. Even if you have a degree, no problem. Like you can still get your dream job using what I've told in the video, right? So that's all I had to say for this video. Sorry, it was a bit all over the place, but that's all, boys. Take care.